Why is my son still alive, Liam?
The irritation in Richard Harding's voice set my teeth on edge.
I'm running out of patience.
Do you want it done quickly, or do you want it done right? I muttered as I adjusted my cell phone's earpiece. Choice is yours, but it's one way or the other.
I want it done. You're not getting sentimental about this job, are you?
I stopped dead in my tracks, my boots scuffing on the sidewalk. I beg your pardon?
It's a valid question, don't you think? Given your history with Daniel?
I nearly gave in to the urge to grind my teeth. That was a long time ago. This is business.
Then get it done. This is taking entirely too long.
I started walking again, taking longer, faster strides. I shoved my hands into the pockets of my duster and nestled my face into the high collar to keep from choking on the downdraft of thick, acrid pollution. For the record, that UV-resistant mod that's been in development since the dawn of time would have sped up this process considerably.
That mod is still in the experimental phase. You know that.
Then this will take some time. If you wanted it done faster, you might have lit a fire under the asses of the people who could give me the ability to move around in daylight. He huffed.
Just get it done. I'm a patient man, but...
Has the money been transferred?
Yes.
I stepped up to the curb and gestured for a cab. All of it?
Yes, all of it. Now get it done, Liam.
I laughed. Or what? Silence. Long, telling silence. Harding was desperate. He had to be. Men didn't put themselves on my radar unless they had no other options. For Harding to contact me and offer up so much money, he had to be beyond desperate. Pity for him he didn't realize I'd have done the job for a fraction of the price. Had I ever crossed paths with Daniel Harding again, I'd have put a few bullets in him for free. But when a man offers you $10 million to take out his own son, you don't argue. And neither, apparently, did he, because his end of the line was still silent. I laughed. That's what I thought. As a cab nosed toward me and slowed down, I added, Your son will be taken care of. Before Harding could say anything more, I disconnected the call. I opened the cab's door and slid into the back seat. The first taste of the air in there made my eyes water. There were disadvantages to an enhanced sense of smell, and enclosing myself in the capsule of filth and sweat that was a taxicab was one of them. The microchip factory on 4th Street, I said, trying not to let on that I was gagging. The driver grunted an affirmative and pulled out into traffic. I could walk to the factory in 20 minutes, but the sidewalks between here and there were a gauntlet of thieves. Though muggers didn't scare me in the least, they were an inconvenience, a delay, and every minute wasted was a minute closer to sunrise. Streetlights glowed half-heartedly along the roadside, yellow clouds of mist swarming around each burning bulb. Passing cars sliced hazy bands of amber and gold into the fog, some with headlamps so dim and old they were barely functional. Even with the horrendous visibility down here, workers could only spend so much of their pittance of a salary on anything they couldn't eat. There was a time when artificial lights, even this foggy darkness, necessitated a pair of sunglasses to keep from burning my eyes. These days, the caustic air stung, but my most recent optical mod included a self-adjusting tint that kept out even the most brutal fluorescence and mercury vapors. Now, if the cybernetic companies could just do something about my skin, I'd be happy. But, of course, they'd have to spend less time creating super soldiers and sex goddesses if they actually wanted to outfit the city's vampires with a mod to keep us from bursting into flames on contact with the daylight. But, of course, that was, and probably forever would be, still in development. While the cabbie drove, I took off my earpiece and dropped it in my pocket. It was just a decoy device,